Welcome to the Occupational Safety Leadership Podcast, episode number 303. And in today's episode, I want to take just a few seconds to address supervisors out there sending mixed signals about safety. But first, before we get started, if you get anything from this, please help me and leave a 5-star rating, review, all that stuff. Any place that you listen to this podcast, my goal is to provide free resources. I want people to profit from the pain that I had in 30 plus years of doing safety. I want people to have a better system than I do. I would like for folks to absorb this and to say, I now have a new way of trying something out there. So now what I say is not, of course, obviously the end all be all, but these are things that really worked out good for me. And many times these are things that I didn't get right the first time, but I got it right eventually. And those are the things I'm sharing out there. So let's just get into today's episode here. So supervisors, anytime they talk to the people or just by their actions, because anybody with kids out there knows that, your kids are not just listening to your words, but they're looking at your actions. They're looking at how you do things at the same time. So when supervisors interact with employees, they are going back and reinforcing the culture that they want there. And they're probably doing this by accident. I don't think supervisors are sitting around in a smoky room dreaming up ways to send these mixed signals and somehow have people confused. But when supervisors say things like, we want you to work safe, and then they turn around and say, you were really slow at getting that task done. Or we saw where you dropped off that load of concrete, and it seems like you took your time getting back to the plant for the next load you know. So what they're doing is they're sending a signal out there that, you know, we're saying, wink, wink, we want you to work safely, but they're also saying you need to work faster. And in the case of the driver, you need to drive faster. So driving faster does not equal safety, of course, obviously. So there's a lot of mixed messages out there. So again, I don't think supervisors are sitting around dreaming these things up, and all of that stuff then. But they are the ones who are setting the tone for the culture out there. Just like when somebody brings up a hazard to them, if they take it serious, they are creating a fantastic culture out there. People will bring issues to them, and certainly not just safety issues, but they will bring other issues, and they will have a really good system out there. Certainly not just in safety, but other things too. But when they take the attitude of you just keep your mouth shut and your head down and you're paid to work, you're not paid to sit around and dream up things for other people to do. You're setting a tone out there. You're setting a standard for the culture that you want out there. So let's kind of talk about a couple of things that we can do, right? So as a supervisor, when somebody speaks up, listen to what they have to say, because a lot of people are, well, first off, um, everybody has a different level of, courage or speaking up, whatever that we want to call it. So a lot of times it takes people almost getting to the frustration where they're going to bring it up before it even gets brought up there. So listen, take it serious, and like all things, doesn't mean it gets solved overnight. But you sit down, and if need be, you put in some interim actions to make it safer while you're coming up with a permanent solution out there. Uh, and with that, I just want to keep this one kind of short and sweet. Just want to talk to the supervisors out there that you are setting the culture, you are setting the standard, and people are going to follow that. Then, so we can have giant slogans, we can put posters up, we can do all kinds of stuff. But it's the supervisor who sets the tone, and of course, obviously, it's going to be the VPs are setting the tone for the supervisors. I mean, it just kind of goes up and up and up. So, and of course, obviously, the president of the company is setting that tone. But like all things, the message has to get down to the folks then. So, okay, and with that, let's go ahead there and wrap it up. Thank you for joining me. My name is Dr. David Ayers. Have a safe day.